Welcome back, everybody, for StoneBlock4. I am Towkn, and as you can see, I am full of arrows because I went to the dungeon stuff and flew around a whole lot, finding every bit of amethyst I could find. If you see, you can see if I click on here, there's quite a bit, 325. And I broke a bunch, and then when I broke one of the amethysts did not break with all the other ones, and I was like, why did that happen? I broke it. As you can see here, Oratech things, amethyst fish. Did get an amethyst fish. Also got a zombie spawn egg, some other fancy stuff. But yeah, that's beside the point. I mean, look at the right chest plate. That it's garbage, right? Most of it's garbage. But anyways, we went ahead, made ourselves our advanced machine frame just now, and I clicked the button again. But here we can make ourselves this mob duplicator. If I remember correctly, needs experience in it as but if I go like this and actually back out of here, turn our magnet back off, we are going to need power, so let's go ahead, fly over here and grab, I guess they're not in there. Might be in this other one. I guess they are. Head, grab the one that's already got power with it. So I should be able to, if I do this, right? This doesn't have, the cognition's going into here, right? Yeah, so cognition goes into here, and we are feeding it from there. So what I should be able to do is click on this here, type in cog. We could take this, put it here, and that'll store 1 bucket of cognition. Now I should be able to break this. I'm gonna go up above here real quick. Find out an area. It had to be really big. I just need enough to actually get 1 egg. Get 1 egg, that'll be all we need. Okay, so this. Okay. I think this should be good. Should be good there. Now we come down here, and our thing is right here. Okay. I put this right here, right? And then we put that inside of it. Then need to give it power. As power, and then we need fluid cable. Good cables. So grab 1. Grab the whole stack out. Go like, there's only 1 fluid in there. Should work just fine. Of course, we need our, grab a wrench real quick. Grab these other things that he left us. Oh, the bee left us? Really? Okay. That's fine. We'll get up here and grab our wrench, which is in here. Oh, it might be in the other one. The other one. Okay, perfect. There we go. Right. Okay, I didn't realize by flying over that and pressing spacebar would do that. Okay. Should be able to step up here, step up here, step up here. So like that. This can get cognition in it. Of course, it's going to teleport down here. Sucks. And teleport us over there because it sucks. There we go. We'll get that. Get this. And we are going to... Yeah, come on. There we go. There we go. Okay, okay. Perfect, perfect. This does have the egg spawn. Egg chance, right? Capturing, yes, it does have a chance to get egg. And we got the egg. We got the egg. Perfect. That's all we needed. That is all we needed. So now what we can do is we can come over here, go like this, type in spawner. Which actually, what do we have? Enderman, piglin, skeleton. We have 2 skeletons. Grab 2 skeletons. Go like that. We go like that. And then run over here, where we will open this up, turn that on. We need to grab ourselves a couple of things. We are going to need some redstone comparators. Go like this. We're going to 1, 2. We are going to also turn that off. Come in here. Does this have silk touch on it? Does not. So let's go find our silk touch. Silk. Perfect. That'll work. I am going to go ahead, take up this wither skeleton one. We will put down the skeleton one. Put the redstone comparator in it. Actually, don't need the second one. I decided to pick up the other one. Okay, we now need sugar. Grab out a stack of sugar. Go like this and just click that until it is down all the way. We can go in here and type in clock. Grab clocks and do the same thing. Just fill the thing up with clocks. I don't know how many it takes. That many. Okay, so that's how many clocks it takes. Boom. Perfect. Take that. We'll take that. Get all of this put in here. Yes. Okay, perfect. Potion of swiftness. That over that way. Boom. Okay, we are then also going to take this on it there. Perfect. So we now have a silverfish spawn thing that is set to minimum delay, minimum whatever. We want to also change to make it so it works. We do have it set to a redstone signal, so we do want to break this and get some redstone real quick. So here, there should be some redstone, right? Yeah, right here. Grab 2 redstone so that when we turn on our thing, it will spawn, or it'll turn that on. I mean, that's really all we need, except we do kind of want other things. So we want to click on this real quick here and go to generating resources, I think. What was it? Magic? No. General tech? No, I think I can't remember. This might not have actually had anything in it for this. Tell you what you had to do. Okay, so we'll click on L then. That we then want to find the apotheosis spawners. So we want this. So we want that. Okay. We need disable mob AI. We probably want that because we want some fermented spider eyes. We want a nether star tears. Yeah. Spawn count. So actually there's a spawn count spawner. Okay, yeah, so we'll go in here and type in CHO and a chorus fruit. We want to put one of those in there. So that way there, they don't have any AI, so they can't do any type of weird stuff. Yeah, that did all that. Okay, then we need a single nether star. That put in. And then we want go like this. We want to press U on that and go like this. A couple of fermented spider eyes so that that spawn count up to 12. That'll work. The max entities is 8 though. So we would need to increase the max entities as well, which is the ghast tears. So here and type in here. That. And we will put those in there. That way there, its max entity nearby can be twice of what it is. So if anything else is spawning, it can do that. And that should be perfect. We can now be able to close this back off. This and close this back off. And then if we turn that light off and turn this on, you see silverfish are now spawning in there. What we could do is we could grab this and this, bring these over to here, put that there, that there, and look at how fast we're getting those now. Here, grab 2 of these, go like this, and look at that. That's much faster than the other one was, right? And that's just with the spawn stuff set to what it was. So if we could technically up that again, right? We could by going in here and being like, okay, so what was it? The spawn count, I believe, was the spider eyes, right? Yeah, spider eyes and ghast tears. We might as well just not sure how many more we need. So like that. Okay, so it was just 2 more. It looks like. Okay, so there we go. We could do that. I am just gonna go grab the ghast tears down here. Yeah. I think we only need like 1 or 2 more of those. What else can we actually do with it? Any light level we don't care too much about. Could do that. That's just that. Yeah, that. No need for a player to be nearby. We have that. Okay, so that's really all. Everything else does not matter. We just go in here. That in there. That max entities didn't go up fast as I thought it would. Let's go back down here and grab those. So there we go. I don't know if it goes up by 2 or if it goes up by 1. There we go. Over there. And we go like that and like that. And turn that back on. Turn that back on. And look at that. They're just flying over. Like we're even getting blocks of amethyst as well. But you could see, just like that, we got 400 of them that quick. So if we go in, actually, I don't even know if those are linked. We could always find out if they are linked. I believe that is this one. I guess I put it in one. Yep. Grab this and see if that one. It looks like it's all linked. Should all be linked. Okay, so that's all linked. Okay, so we should now, if we click on here, we need energite again, right? That's what we're looking for. So if we go in here and type in flux site, you can see we are up to 3,100 out of the 7,100 we need. But we should be getting a lot more super quick with this. So I do want to go like this, click on this, and right here anywhere, the so if we type in fish, turn off all of those so we don't have to listen to fish making noise. Perfect. We also get more budding amethyst out of this possibly, which is cool. But this fluxite is like, I mean, again, we've already gotten 1,000 out of it there. We only got what, like 2,000 over here. Yeah, just 2,100 there. So we've already gotten half over there in way less than a fraction of the time here. We should be able to get that silverfish pretty quick. Pretty quick, I think. Or not the silverfish, the fluxite pretty quick. Yeah, 1,400 already. And all we needed was that one egg. We got that one egg. Not the one egg, the one silverfish, which we got that. Perfect. Nice. Okay. Well, with that being the case, we are just gonna wait for our thing to go up, right? Because we now just need it to go up so we can get energite. So energites in that are going to need to grab one of these and put it in there. Because again, I'm just double checking. We need 71. Need 100 of each. So that'd be 7,100. So, and again, each one of these, it is 1 for 1. If we go here, it's 1 for 1. We go, that's 1 for 1. That might be a faster way of doing it in the there. Is that how we have it set up to do? I think that's where we have them. We have energetic. Okay, so we do. Perfect. It's in there. So that's going to be much, much quicker than the other way. The smelter's fast, but I'm pretty sure because of these nitro energy rods that we have, that's going to be much quicker. So if I go like this, right? We type in flux. Look at that. We're already up to 5,000. Oh, already up to 5,000. Okay, so if we go in here, type in energite, we click here and we type 5,000 already. Click next. Click start. Come over here. You can see like that's click, 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 click. Actually, this might be faster here because of the fact that we would do 18 at a time. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. But actually, I'm going to go like this. I'm going to click on this. I'm going to click on this. I'm going to click cancel. That was a processing pattern for that. So now if I come over here, go to this, right? We click on this. And we type in energite. Right? And we click on this. Click on this. Click on this. And we go like that. Hopefully it will be smart enough to know that that's the one we want to do it in. Because if anything, I could always. And why would you do that? Oh, wait, never mind. Never mind. This is one. Okay, so we want to put that in there. I'm going to come over here. Take this one out of here. We could always go grab more of our processing one, right? Think we might have more? I don't know for sure. Might not. But now if I go like this and we click on here and we type in energite and this and we click on this and say, actually, you know what? Let's on this and type in FL. Not FL. Actually, yeah, it is FL because Luxite. We're at 6100 already, so yeah, that was much faster. So if we go in here and type in enter, right? I click on this and say 6100. Click next. Click start. Like we know that does that. That's making 19 at a time at probably faster. I might be able to even go like this and look and see what it's doing. Like, look at that. Look how fast that's going. Yeah, like it can't even keep up here with putting it in. Good. Good. If we could do that. Okay, perfect. So that's doing that. Now if we go like this and go back to here, look, that's definitely making it much faster than the other thing was. Even if we just leave it alone like this, where it goes like that and then just does 19 at a time, that's going to be much quicker. Okay, perfect. Okay, well that shouldn't take too long, I don't think. If we click on this, it's saying it's about 10 minutes. So what can we do for 10 minutes while we wait for that to happen? Let's see if I click the right button. Here we go. Okay, so because right now, yep, that's all we're waiting for is that to be able to make more infinity ingots. Well, what else do we need to make the infinity ingots? We need the stable, and yes, that's what it is. Stable antimatter. We need that. That's only 5,000. We should still be able to get that with the thing we have, but we need the antimatter pellet. And to get the antimatter chicken, right? We needed, oh yeah, 10,000 antimatter. That's kind of one of the things I wanted to do, but I don't know if we really have the ability to wait for 10,000 buckets of antimatter. I don't think we have that. We do that inside of this, right? The chemical crystallizer. Because if we look at this again, we're up to 3. That's going to take way too long. Let's go ahead, break that, bring it down here. Put it right there. And then click on this to output all of it into there. And once this makes 1, I think what I'll do is I'll go like that. Can I put this? Yeah, wasn't sure if I could put this back in there. Yes, not. Go like that. Okay, so that'll give us a second antimatter pellet in case I mess something up. But then we can just put that in there. That'll go. Okay, perfect. So now we need to go like this, and we need some neutronium. So we go in here, NEU. Right, we clicked on this. I could just pin on that. I click start. That'll only take like a couple seconds to start. That we have the 3 out that we have. And then not that we want to grab our thing is here. I take it is there we go. Okay, so we can just go in here. And then I just want to see what this gets up to. Go ahead, put that in there. We just want to make sure that this get up to 5,000. It should easily get up to 5,000, even with me taking the other 2 things off. Yes, as you can see, it easily got up to 5,000. We're just going to let it go until it fizzles out. And once it fizzles out, we will throw neutronium in it. Wow, it got well over what it needed to. We'll throw the neutronium in it. Once that gets over 5,000, we will throw the antimatter into the other one. As you can see, that's going up, 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 up. Oosh, there it goes. That's over 5,000. We can go like that, and we can throw that in there. We get our stable antimatter. Now come back out here. Of course, we haven't eaten this. It also provides an unlimited food source for our unearthers. I am going to take one of them right away over here to this guy and throw that in there. And as you can see, that gives him a 400% speed boost without ever using it. That is insane. Go, and we could just give every single one of these guys an unlimited food source of antimatter pellets. It says absolutely do not feed it to cows. Yeah, but like this other thing, we had the eternal steak in there, which is only 40%. So, yeah. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, there we go. Those guys are now going to be working way too fast, I think. Throw this in here. We'll throw that in there. We will come over and we will click on this and throw that in there. Okay, so now again, thing that we need to make. We are trying to make the infinity ingot, right? So, and we also need to make these. Means we need to make these. We need to make those. Do we have enough strange matter? And we need to make sure that they're up to that 750 heat. Easily have enough Fortron. Strange matter, however, to make 71, we're going to need 71 buckets. And we currently have, or not 71 buckets, 71 or 7.1 buckets. So we don't have enough strange matter. I don't remember. So we need, how do we make strange matter? I press U on this, click on this, click on this. Okay, yeah, so we need to put the endurite compound. Let's go ahead. Compound. Grab a stack of this. Throw it in here. So that we can start making some more strange matter because we need at least 7.1 buckets of it to make all of the ones that we need. Okay, and on this here, I'm just gonna go ahead and disable this now because it's annoying. It's annoying turning on. This isn't even fully going. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Okay, but there we go. We have over what we need for strange matter now. Now we just gotta wait for this here to finish. If I double it, look at this. As you can see, it still doesn't quite fill up because these can only transfer so quick. Just fine. That is completely fine. I could also technically come over to these now. I could just let them keep going. Whatever. They'll do what they want to do. But you can see, after using up pretty much all of it we had, that's up to 540 something, which it might have had a bunch of it left over. We come over here and we're already up to 3,900. So we easily have enough to do the other like 1,000 that we need to do. And yeah, I forgot that was there again. But yeah, but let's see, what else did we need for this? So we're going to need, for the infinity ingots, another 8 portron per. So we're going to need some more portron. And we're going to need some more endurium. A lot more chromium. Let's go ahead and type in an EU. Click on that. We're going to take this out. We'll then click this and say make 100 craft. That should be more than enough to make 8. At 8 times 8 or 8 times 9 is going to be 72. So that should be all we actually need. So if we do that, we now need what, 72. If I press A on this, we click on this. We need 72 of those. Or no, wait, we needed 16 times 9. So definitely we need even more of that than I was thinking. 16 like 160, 150, 42, something like 144, I think. But yep, then we click here again, click here. Wow, that uses so much power. But we have enough. So we got good. We need 4 of these, which means we need 4 times 9, which is 36. We have that. We're going to need 32 times 9 of these. So 32 times 9. Actually, yeah, 32 times 9 is 288 crystal matrix. Here, type in crystal matrix on here. Say 300 of those. We could start that, and that'll be 100 of those. Go like this, and we'll say 60 more of those as well. And we should be good on those after it's done. The Fortron used ingots, though. Let's go see how many of those we have right now. We have 108 of those. That should be enough of those. We could easily just go like this, type in egg, click here, click here, and make a bunch more. That should be easy enough to do that. We'll have what we need for them. With that then being the case, we need and actually that's what we're making the Enderium. Fortron and that or this. So if we go down here, the Fortron infused, we still have 440 of those, so we are probably pretty there. Okay, dude? Hey, you look like you took a nice tumble there. I don't know what happened to him. He just kind of disappeared right in front of my eye. No idea what happened. You can't say you know otherwise. I do want to check something. Like, okay, we are still fine there. Okay, I was thinking something was weird there, but I don't know. Let's go ahead and throw all that back into there. The stable antimatter we do want to throw into our system as well. We will throw that in right there. And if we click on this, we are getting closer to that one being done. That's almost got the 300. So yeah, we're getting close. Getting close. I click on this and click on this. It shows like another minute, and that should be done with those. But then we do still need to make like another 1,000 or something of that, right? Yeah. Break that. We'll break that. We'll break that. We are up to 6,000 of them. We will put this right here. So when we get ready to do them, there. The wither skeleton spawner is going to get thrown into here. We'll throw that in there, this in there, boom, boom. Throw a bunch of this stuff here in there because why not? We'll come over to this and throw that in there. Yeah, I'm curious though. If I go down here and click on this, that's still keeping up. Wow. I honestly thought with them being so much quicker than the sand one, sadly. I did not take that back out. And then we come over here as well and click on this. Click on that so I can get more than that in it. But yeah, there we go. Boom, look at all that go. Look at all of it go. It's so much faster than it was before. Okay, anyways, so that made that. We're up to 6,200 of them, right? So if I click on this, though, and we hover over it, we have 6,208. So we need another 900, right? Right, so 900. Next start. So we'll let that make 900 more of those. It's going to take about 2 to 3 minutes. So what else do we need anything else? Because like this is just going to be this. So we're going to need 2 more of these, which we should be able to make as well. 2 more chromium reactors. Let's go in here and type in that reactor. We go that, click here. Click next. Start. Let that make those. We should have a place for those, I believe. So it shouldn't just leave them in the thing. It might though. I don't really see a place for them. Oh, I'm gonna come over here and look at. Oh, but look at this. Look at this. Boom. 6,000. So if you guys need a lot of fluxite real quick, I recommend going to one of these and just going through every spot of amethyst you can, breaking amethyst until you find one that's infested, that has an infested one. Take a mob imprisonment tool with you, but you can pick it up and then of course get yourself a mob duplicator so that you can put that orb in there and then farm out an egg. Once you get that egg, put it in a spawner and get that going, and that will give you fluxite much faster than any other method, I believe. I did not try the thing in there, the particle collider, just because I don't know how to fully automate that, because you have to put stuff in one and then tell the other one to put it in there. And I mean, I know there's a way to do it, but how you get it so that you could have like 10,000 or whatever the heck it was, 7,000 in there. Yeah, I don't know. So let's go ahead, click here like this. Throw that down there, that down there, that down there. We'll hit, you know what? Let's go ahead, come over here. Sort that. We'll put that in there and that in there. And then we are going to go right here and just start going like this and just taking out as much of this as it will let us. We're just going to keep clicking and clicking and clicking until it lets us take out pretty much all of it. Because it shouldn't despawn that fast. But there we go. We can be able to click on that. Go like that, speed that all the way up, and then just sit here. Go back and forth like this a bunch. So that's done there. Then I'll have that. There we go. Boom. Boom. There we go. That is all of those we needed. So now we should be able to go in here, click that to there, that and there. I should be able to now click in here and type, or we see this, where we click on this. And we need 8. We already have one. So we should be able to make 8 of. Wait. Did I remember this wrong? No, I definitely didn't remember this wrong, right? So for this here, the infinity ingot, we need 8 to make 1. I think I might be thinking this wrong. So we need 8 to make 1 of these. We haven't even made one of these. We have one, but we need, again, 8 of these. Make 8 of these. Yeah, I don't know. I might be thinking wrong. Okay, well, let's go ahead, click on this here, and we'll click on this. And if I type in 71 and click next, we still do have everything we need. We're going to go ahead and click start on that and then watch it drain our power, right? I mean, we are making 25 million a second, or a tick. So it looks like we're still actually pretty good there. If we go, you know what, we're going to go to, oh, hey, look, there we go. It made all 71 already. Holy crap. I was not expecting that. Because we need that. So we have 72 right here. So then if I go like this, so it put them there. So let's go ahead and go get this singularity put into our system. So we'll put it there. So that'll get all 72 of those into our system. Now, if I click on this, I don't think we have a pattern for it yet. So we'll come over here. We'll click on this. Click on this. We'll go like that. And we actually needed the catalyst first, right? Catalyst is going to be that. So if I do that, we go like this. The catalyst we might actually already have the catalyst in our thing, because we did make one already, right? No, I don't see the cat. So we're gonna go ahead and take this here out, because this here should be the other thing up there that we couldn't get to work. So we'll put the catalyst in there and that in there. Okay, so now if we click on this, right, and we click here and here, if I click on this and we said make 9, I click start, what are we missing? We're missing 72 of the endest pearls and a bunch of time fluid. We need a heck of a lot more time fluid than I thought we need. Okay, so we need to make time fluid into a thing. So when we have a bunch of time fluid here, we just don't have it in a drawer that is connected. Should have time fluid. Is it in this one? Yes, we do. Time fluid's in this one. So let's go ahead, break this, take it over here. We can get into here. Okay, there we go. So we go like that. We hit that. Boom. That could hold 32 buckets of time fluid. We need a lot more than that. So I'm going to go like this and say at fun real quick. Grab one of these and put it on here. And then that's easily making a bunch of that. That's easily making a bunch of that. That's only transferring that much here. So if we go in here and say at PIP, which we didn't need to put the at symbol, but we did it anyways. There we go. We can go like that. Go like that. And that'll start getting that up there. Okay, but we do need to make a bunch more of this. We do have the ability to do. We should be able to click on here. Click on that. And make a bunch more of those. Throw them in here. You keep making that. Make that. There we go. Perfect. We then do need to link it, so we do need to come back down here and grab our linking tool. Run back in here again. There we go. Link it to it. There we are. Okay, and with that, then we just need the endest pearls. So the endest pearls, if we click on here and click here and click on this, click on this, we need that. So we're going to need to make a pattern for that as well. Click on this and we click R on this to go that, to go this, to go that, here. Boom. Then we need to swap it out for one of the things in here. So we probably don't need this in there anymore for the neutron compressor because we are finished with it. But this here can go in there. So then we should now be able to click on here, click infinity to go like this, to click on that, to make 9 of these and start. Ooh, we still, why does it say we have that much, but we have about that much, but we're missing about that much? We need even more. And we're missing some endstone now. Endstone chicken not keeping up anymore. Endstone chicken. Oh wait, never mind. So we go like this. Click on this. Type in pipe. Go like that. Type in at fun. Grab one of these. There we go. We can go like this and tell that to store more than that. And we can go like this and tell that to store more than that. And yeah, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Now that's taking out that much, and there we go. That's putting it in there. It's putting it in there. Perfect. The time fluid, however, I was not expecting that to be like that. So I want to go like this. and type in drawer. Grab a second fluid drawer that I am going to put. Actually, I'm going to break this one. We're going to put it right here. That is filled with that. That is filled with that. We need some more time crystals. So we'll get those, get them over here. Of course, time crystals, weird things to you. Throw all of them in there. But that can start getting up to there. Let's go ahead, time fluid. Bring it over here, relink it. We're just gonna walk over, grab one of these. I thought it said we had like 25 and we were missing like 300. So I was not expecting to be that far off when it's there. Okay, so then we go here again, type in infinity, and click on this, type in 9, and click on next. All we are missing is the time fluid. Just need to probably link this one back here that I don't think I ended up linking afterwards, right? There we go. So once this gets filled, we just need more of that. We might need even more. Wow, this is using up the water so quick. Yeah, I was not expecting it to use up the water that quick, but yeah, wow. That's fine. That's fine. We're still making it. We are getting up there. Click on here again. Infinity, and we click on this, and we click on 9, and we click next. Just as we're missing a whole lot. Why does it still say we're missing a whole lot? We have this one linked. Let's just go double check on that one. That one is linked. Hmm. Why? These have plenty of time fluid in them. That's 288. This one's out of that. We are, of course, out of our blaze, whatever we need to make it. Kind of sucks. Our blaze gold. Make the blaze gold. We need this, which is going to be from this. So we would this, we get that from gold. So if we go like this, then we press R on there, and we go like that. We grab out 64 of these. Bring them over here real quick. And then, of course, it's going to do that. Which is fine. We can just go here, click there, boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Work on getting these all in place. Like so. There we go. Boom. Get a bunch of this blaze gold made. And once we get the blaze gold made, we can then make a bunch more to get our thing up. And then we can just combine all of the one into the one. And hope it's good. Okay, so now we just need some ender pearls. So end There we go. We'll grab out some of these so that we can feed you to there, there, and to there. One here is going to need some more. That one's going to want some more, and I think we're good. Okay, so then with our Fortune 5, we'll go like that and break this. Perfect. And then we'll take this over to our melter here and throw them all in there. Perfect. There we go. Click on this. Click on this. We should be able to get a bunch more of it as well, which we can then bring over here and throw in there. Perfect. All right, these other two patterns can just go in here so I don't forget about them. Yeah, let's look and see what we are for time crystals. You know, if we're gonna need some more time crystals in here as well. You know what? I'm just gonna stand over here so I don't have to try to walk back over here. I'm gonna click on this. I'm gonna type in time and pull out a bunch of time crystals. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Okay. With that, we are making even more. So that's now filled up with this one. I could take that down. We could bring it out over here. We're going to put them right next to each other. They're then going to link, and they are both linked. So we should have, when you go in here and you say time fluid, it says we have 750. So actually, I think I know what it is. If we go in here, we might need to go to the world engine. This might be why. If we go here, we click on this. I'm going to click dump and dump just to make sure. Now if I click on here and we type in infinity, right? And we click on this and we click on this. Click next. I'll say we got plenty to do one. It needs 81 buckets just to do one. So we go like this and we say 9. We click that. We need 729 to do that. We have enough to do all of it. Let's click start. Some ingredients could not be extracted from the network. Retry. Cancel. Okay, so for some weird reason, it does not want to pull the time fluid. So how do we get the time fluid through into here? I mean, what we could start with, though, is we click on this, click on this. Actually, wait. And go in here, type in infinity. We need this. Is 72. No, okay, so that's what it is. So we have 32 available according to this. Why it says we don't have more, I don't know. Let's go ahead, go back here, and go back to home real quick. I just want to double check. Something's fishy about this. As you can see, we have it all. Have plenty. Some weird reason, it does not want to transfer the fluid. Do I need to put an interface out there? That going to be what it wants me to do? It might want me to do. Let's go grab an interface. Let's go like this and say next. Click start. There we go. Okay, so we have an interface. Let's go to the world engine. And we'll go here. And I don't know what difference this is going to make. But if we put an interface here, and yeah, I don't know. So if I just try doing this with one, right? So if we go in here and we said infinity and we just clicked on this, we clicked on this, and we click start, it'll do one. Okay, so it's doing at least one. So yeah, there we go. Infinity Catalyst, it's done. So we got at least one of those made. So why is it when we go in here, if we go in here again, infinity, click on this and we say 71 now, we click next, it says we only have available 22. Why is it our time fluid is not... You know what? Let's go ahead and head back up here. We'll go to home. Let's go ahead. Let's see. So that's FE storage, which we couldn't figure out either. That's chemical storage. That's water. That's cobblestone. And that's source. So if we go over here and we click on this, we want a fluid storage. So if we go in here, fluid storage, right? So we want a... Sure, we'll grab this one because we already have the stuff. We go like that. Okay, so now if I have this, do we need a thing, right? So if I go in here and a cell, there should be a block cell workbench. What do we need to make that? We're gonna need one of these. Go ahead and make 10 of these. Sure, why not? Boom. Go ahead. 10. Should easily make them. I think. I don't know why it's not. What's going on? Okay, so that's errored because it wants gold ingot. Did it not make... Okay, it did make the 10. Okay, so it just did tell me. 10, okay, whatever. So we click here. Click here. We now have a cell workbench. I should be able to bring this down here and put it... I'm gonna break this if I can. Go. I should be able to take the cell workbench, put it right there. I should now be able to take this, put it in here. Here. Type in time fluid like this and drag that into right. Now be able to come over here, take this. I didn't take it back out of here, did I? Okay, so we can take it out of here, put it in here, where that can get time fluid put in it. Okay. Okay, so now I should be able to connect this, take this. Should be able to take both of these over to an interface, which we should have right here that I can use. I should be able to go like... No. No. What? They said they had it in it. What happened to it? Oh my goodness. Oh my, so because it couldn't transfer it in hmm. Well, that does suck because we definitely don't have enough of this to keep making enough to have 300 or 700 buckets of it. Well, with that being the case, we're gonna need to do some work. Let's go ahead and find our water good cables. We have them on us already. Okay. Okay. Well, we're gonna go ahead and shift click and put them right there. And then we will go ahead. The other one right there. And actually should only need one really. But I should now be able to come over here. Like it, you know what? Break that and that. Go. And see this. Okay, so we click on that though and throw that and that in there. And this will give us this. I don't know what happened there. It makes no sense. Like, why did it be like, oh, well, we can't move that? You don't have to move all of it at once. But yeah, okay. Well, let's go ahead, take this, go like this. We'll go ahead and take it as it is now. Put that one there and let it start filling up. Take this other one down to here and put it right here. And then we'll go here, click on that. That should start transferring it into there. Boom, perfect. Okay, then we can take this, throw it in there. And then if we come down into here, directly in our system, we now have that. Now if I click on this and we type in infinity, and we click on this and we just say 1 and we click next, it says we have 81. If I click start, I'm just going to let it go. I'm just going to let it go like that. Okay, perfect. We're going to go ahead and take this one infinity catalyst that we do have over here, put it in there. And we'll just let it go. Okay, now this one we will go ahead and break that. Grab this, and we'll go up over here. Set that right there because I'm annoyed. We're at 157 because that's all of the time crystals we had in there. Let's go ahead. Again, I don't want to do it from there. I'm going to do it here. I'll go like this and type in time. Grab out a bunch of them. Put them in there. Okay, then we need to go to our world engine real quick so we can get our ingot out. Boom. Then we'll get back. And then we will jump down here and we will put our one ingot in there. Perfect. Perfect. So we got our one ingot. So now we should be able to click on the right button right here. Click on this. Click on that. Go yay. And then of course, I think the other thing, the are they in one of the? I don't think it was made in this and isn't in there. It means it's already somewhere in our system. Good, but we go ahead and break this. I'm just going to break it here. Okay. So now we're just going to come up here. We're going to get our thing. I didn't realize we had another bee spawn. But we click on that. Throw a bunch of this stuff here and there. And that'll get thrown out. And apparently that A guy spawned through a chicken. Or through spawned a chicken. How much more did we get? We got another 200 and whatever. So we definitely still need more. So let's go ahead and click on here, type in gold, take out the 32 and put them in right here. So that we can get some more of this. Go, boom, boom. There we go. Okay. And then again, we want our fortune pickaxe. That is all of it. So we'll go break that. There we go. I don't care that much about an electrum ingot. Get over here where we throw this and this in there. And then click on this and this. And make a bunch of that. We can put it in here like so. Keep making some more time fluid. We need a lot of it. Okay. But now if we click on here, right, and we go in here, we type in reactor. Yep, so as you can see, we have two. We have two already. Perfect. So if I click on here, no, come on, click on here, and we type in infinity, and we click on this. After we go to this, and we type in 8, because that's what we need now. Don't need 1,000. Still missing 342 time fluid. So once this gets up to 342, which at 384, okay, perfect. So we can take it and just run it over here. Where I go like this and here. Go like this. Back up, and we go like that. Go like that. Get all that time fluid into our system. We could then do some stuff with that. That now, if I go in here and we click on this, and we say 8, enter. According to this, we can make it. I'll hit start. It started it. We will come back once those are made. Okay, well, I'm going to say I have no idea what the heck is going on with this right now because, yeah, it does not want to work. It bugged out, and like this here had like a whole bunch of these cores that were errored. So it wasn't, I don't know if that was doing anything, so I reset it. And yeah, now it just doesn't seem to do anything. Yeah, I'm gonna go here, and if I grab this and I put that there, hoping that would do that. Huh. Okay, it's getting time fluid in it now. Good. Got the Fortron in it. It's getting time fluid. Let's go like this and grab some acceleration cards and go boom. There, it fills up really quick. Okay, so now it's got all that. So now if I go in here and type in grab catalyst, that. We need a singularity, a neutronium, a crystal matrix. Okay. So if we go in here and we type in thing, have singularity. And we'll go in here and grab a endist, right? There we go. We grabbed an endist. Got one of those. Perfect. So then we just need a crystal matrix. Crystal matrix. And a whatchamacallit, neutronium ingot. Okay, so that's all we need. And it made it. Of course, now that's filled with time fluid, which sucks because we want the Fortron. Click on this to empty that out. We got this. That now has two, Why did it make two? But we don't want to lose 10 buckets of that, but we're going to 10 buckets of that real quick. Okay, so something weird happened there. Because if I go in here and type in infinite, it shows us having 3 of these. Weird, because I only put enough stuff in there to make 1. Go in here and I click this again. Click start. We are working properly. Okay. Wait. Made it. There we go. Okay. So I don't know what happened there, but it was what it was. So if we go in here and we type in 8, click next, and click start, that should now start making everything it needs to do. Although I do actually need to go in here. I want to go in check. Wait, here. Click this, click cancel, right? Take all of this back out. We do want to then go in here and put this back in here. We do want to go to this thing, click here. Click do not push ingredients unless it contains this. Do that, because I think that was probably what it was doing, was it was trying to make more of that. So now if I click on here, say 8, and click next and start, I thought it would work. We might need to grab our, click here, we'll hit cancel. It can't store that end stone, so let's go ahead and go back home real quick. That could also be an issue that it is having. Go like this. Taking this out until it says good. There we go. Boom. Perfect. Okay. And the rest of this end stone is all basically. Oh. Go like this and get rid of all this. There we go. Of course, there's now a B and some others. Probably not going to give us what we want most. Another battery. It does not look like a battery, which is whatever. Okay. Let's go like this, and we'll do this again, where we'll go in here, and we'll type in end, grab ourselves an endist pearl, then grab ourselves thing, a crystal, CRY, matrix ingot. We will then grab a singularity. Boom. And a whatever the other thing was. The neutronium. Just go ahead over here, grab that. There we go. So world engine real quick. And we'll throw all this in there. We need how much time fluid do we need with that? 10 buckets of time fluid. So go ahead, click on here. Time. It's FQ. I'm going to press A on that to put it over here and take some of this other stuff off. Go like that. That, just so it's that. I'm going to dump all that extra fluid again. There we go. It made that perfect. Okay, so now if we go in here again on this and go to craftable, click on this and say 7. Click start. Why is it not working? It should be working now. Okay, so it's still not working. Something's still broken with it. Why? This doesn't have anything. This doesn't have anything. Go in here. Click cancel. So that's just, you know what? We need to go like this and type in void. Back to here. Click on that. You're just going to back home. Because this end stone is going to get very annoying. I don't know if not okay. Run over here. Try to put it before. Throw it on there. And now it has a place to put it. Okay. So now if I go in here, let's just go back to World Engine because we just make sure this stuff's working. Click on this. Type in infinite. Yeah, right? And then we click on craftables. This. Click one. Doesn't make it. Why not? Why does it not make it now? Scheduled one. Literally right here. Okay, let's take that out, and for some weird reason, it worked. Okay, so it made one. Okay, so just for some weird reason with the cores in there that it does not like working. I go like this. Save one again. Not working. Take the cores out, it works just fine. Okay, so something about the cores, the wyvern cores in here is messing with. Okay. Now if I go like this then and we say we want the in here and we click on this and we say to make 8 of these and we click next and we have everything. I click start. Doing that, it just put in what it needs to make the thing. That comes in, that goes out. Then that goes out. Okay. Okay, I think we are working now. It does suck that the power isn't quite what it wants to be, but I think we are good. So we just come back, that being done. Okay, well, this is having major issues and not wanting to keep going. It's like going for a little bit and then stopping, and going for a little bit and then stopping. I go like this, we click next, click start. See, it's not making one. I don't know why. Let's go ahead, go in here, click crafting status, click cancel. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and say, what was it I needed for this again, and how many more? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I need, it's what, 8 per one of these, right? Yeah, 8 per one of those. So go in here, infinity, right? And we go like this. Somehow we only made 9. Okay, well, let's go ahead, grab out all the singularities. Go in here and type in. What else we needed? What else did we need? Needed the Indus pearls and grab out the 55 of those. Then come up here and we'll grab out the neutronium that we also needed 55 of. So get 55 of those. And then the last thing we needed was the crystal PRY, which 5 of those too. So there we go. We go like that. Boom, boom. There we go. And we'll put that in there, that in there, that in there, that in there. And this will fill up. And it'll do the next one, hopefully. And hopefully it'll keep doing that without messing up. What I'm hoping, anyways. I will watch this and we will be back. See if it does mess up. Okay, well, we ended up just letting that go with putting in everything we needed by itself. And we ended up being shy on a little bit of our whatchamacallit here. So let's go back home so that we can break this. Get over here and put it back down there. Break that because we don't need that much time fluid, I don't think, anymore. We did waste like a good 50, 60 buckets worth. Put that right there. Here. And nope, that didn't work out as well as I thought. There. Did before. And I should just use one of the different interfaces. So many of them around here. Oh, but let's go ahead and that out. So that I should now be able to go here. That's not where we want anyway. So build engine. And it should be finished. So now if we go in here and we type in infinity, you can see we have 64 of these. So I should be able to click on this, and should be able to click on this, should be able to click 8, click next, because it says it does say it uses time fluid, which is fine, but it says use that, we use that. You'll be able to click start, and it should work. It's not working. Okay, so we'll go like this. And we will cancel it. I don't know why it doesn't want to work. And then we'll click on here and we'll click on here. So again, Fortron heat. Right, so we're going to need our catalysts, our infused ingots, and neutronium. Grab those first. So we'll go here and we'll say catalyst like that. And then we'll type in infused. Get those. And then we will type in neutronium. Get those. Then try to remember what the other stuff was. We needed crystal matrix, enderium, and enderium. I think we just needed one stack of those, right? Yeah, just one stack of those. We need half a stack of stable antimatter and a couple stacks of. So we'll go here. We'll type in crystal matrix. We need 4 stacks of those, and then it was the stable antimatter that we need half a stack of. Okay, perfect. So then we should be able to click here where we put this in, this in, this in, this in, that in, that in, that, and put that in afterward. There, it will, once this gets done, make an infinity ingot or 2 that it then puts in thing. It makes this one, I should be able to put this in and another stack of this. Like so. And once this is done, 2 of these, I should be able to put this in. Probably put it half of it in now. Like so. That'll give that. And that should be 8 ingots once this is done. Okay. That I should now be able to go back home, run back here, and we will see 8 of these in here in a second or 2. There's 7, 5. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. No. We're only getting 7. Why aren't we getting? Aren't we getting an 8th one? Oh wait, never mind. 8th one. No, we should. That should have been 8. Huh. Did I put one somewhere else? We should have gotten 8 to. Oh my goodness! Did something break in the thing? Let's go back to the engine real quick. Go here and we're not making some of these for some. Why not? Okay, so I guess I needed more antimatter than I grabbed. Yeah, because I only grabbed half of what was there, and that would have been. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, so we need 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. There we go. And that'll make the other 2. Then we can go home. Now when we go back here, have what we need. 3, 2, 1. Now. No? Come on. That should make 9. Because there was nothing there to make 2. There we go. There we go. I started them both at the same time. That's why I was confused. Okay, well, let's this up here where we'll go like this. Get ourselves an infinity block. Which, when we go into our quest, Hyperion, now need our 2 of those, which I don't know where it's at. So type in react or take those out, and boom, that gives us this. Get that. We'll get this. Oh my goodness, that gave us 1 of everything, I guess. That just give us 1 of everything? Oh my goodness. I was uh did that break and mess up? I'm confused. I'm confused. We're gonna go ahead and put these down here. They're full of that. We're gonna go like this. We need to click on this and type in test real quick, where we need to take out chests. So we'll go ahead and take out 2 chests. That we will. This and go 1, 2, so that we can all of this stuff here into that there. Starting to think that's not really what was supposed to happen. Grab this eternal stake, but that gave us like 1 of everything from that thing. We're gonna grab this out and this back out, and then we'll go to the infinite guy and see what he has. But gearing up, come back in here with this. It's weird. Did that not give us the red matter one? Even though, oh no, because we had gem. Okay, so that gave us some fancy gem stuff. Which I don't know if it's better than what we have. I think it is, because I think what we have is that. So if we go in here, what we have is technically Eclipse Alloy Gem. I mean, Project E armors, red matter and dark matter. So gem armor is technically higher than red and whatever. That's not the infinity. Our goal is to make the infinity armor. But yeah, I don't know if that was what was supposed to happen there. Either way, we need to head to our guy in the fractured void. Go speak to him. When we speak to him, we can complete this stage. Boom. You have the world, world engine is whole once more, and through it there's the power of creation. Your hands go forth, world, blah blah blah. Yeah, so then if I click on this and we click on this and down to here, click on that finished there. It says to speak to the guy of guidance, but let's go ahead and submit that. Click on this. I don't know where it's going to put this thing. Right in here. Boom. Boom. And boom. Done. There's that. That's fancy. And with this, now I need to go back to guidance. So spawn. Talk to this. We click complete stages. The work system prevents you. Blah blah blah. Chapter 5. So you task completed. The work system thanks you for fighting collapse of our dimension. You may now begin on your ascension. The acquired tools of rebuilding home. click on this, then we click on that. This extension. So basically, we need to make our infinity stuff. Then we have a whole thing here of ascension to do. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. That's going to be fun. That is going to be a lot of fun to do, I think, but it is going to wait until next time. So, as always, thank you all for watching. Please enjoy your day, night, doing whatever you're doing, wherever you're at. And again, as always, force your friends to watch. We will be back next time for some more StoneBlock4, where we start ascending. So until then, peace out. See you later.